So here we go again, some more stones to identify. We're going to start off with this fine-grained, kind of tannish sandstone with some darker grains to it. Yeah, pretty typical for the area. Wouldn't be a quartz arenite just because of the amount of other grains in there. I noticed some, I don't know if it's really streaking or banding, but definitely quartz and whatever else. When it's darker grains, I'm not really sure where to begin with identifying those. But yeah, I can see kind of the banding there where it broke. Alright, that's it for that one. Next up, this one caught my eye. This is another sandstone, but I think you can tell that it's definitely got some banding on there. I didn't break this one because I wanted to preserve that appearance. And it was already kind of broken open anyways. Here's the inside of it. I mean, this is as dirty as it gets. I would assume quite a bit of this is quartz. But there's got to be a lot of organic matter mixed up in there. So definitely a sandstone. Interesting banding. And definitely grains other than quartz. A classic. This is definitely a quartz arenite. This has got to be 90+% quartz grains. Just so cool. I am such a fan of these. I'll say it every time I find one this quality, because this is quite white. They get pretty tannish and discolored from aging. But when they are this white, and as you can see the difference there, the tan on top and just how white it is in the center, just how much. Weathering occurs. But yeah, a mature sandstone. Everything but the quartz weathered away, and this lithified. Now we're going to go to our igneous friends. To me, this is just a pink granite. You know, there's quartz. I believe I saw some feldspars. Well, obviously the pink is a feldspar. But always a nice find. Something not absurdly common for me. I don't recall seeing biotite or muscovite. The other half. All those. The quartz doesn't necessarily have a very good cleavage plane. It's usually conchoidal and glassy. But that in the center there, that I would believe would be a feldspar. That's a perfect cleavage. I don't know if it would be perfect, but that's a really nice cleavage. See the light just bounce off of that. So yeah, a pink granite. Always very nice for me. I enjoy these. Anything igneous is interesting in a place predominantly um, sedimentary. These are going to be kind of gravel-sized bits, but this was a pretty one. Obviously, it's pretty and interesting. Now, this had a lot of dark mineral. I think it was pretty striated from what I recall, so I would call it a hornblende. Once again, I could be wrong. I'm not a mineralogist. There were definitely what I would assume were feldspar just because of the cleavage planes, like something like that. And the color is also pink, which makes me think of what you'd find in a granite. Interesting thing about this, though, for me, is I didn't feel like up close under a lot of magnification I saw a ton of quartz. And even these yellowish minerals, I almost feel is also a type of feldspar. Like a sanidine or an andesine. Once I'm done showing you, I'm going to try to come up with some reasoning as to what this is based off of my limited knowledge of mineralogy and just rocks in general. But that's why I wanted to do this. If other people wanted to help me discover what these things are, doing it as a community is more interesting and fun. Now, there's some interesting dirty parts. When I broke this open, it must have had a crack in it initially. This broke open in a lot of different ways. So once again, I think the main ingredients here is hornblends, feldspars, pretty much hornblends and feldspars. Now, the color of this is interesting. This outside color is, when looked at it far away, is a light gray or tannish or even pinkish. Kind of has a green tint to it at points as well. And with its mineral makeup, I looked up in my Autobahn Rocks and Minerals book, and I came across trachyte. I believe I'm saying that right. Now, trachyte would be weird because I'm not really sure of really any places in New York that are known for trachyte. The colors described in the book worked well. The minerals, if I'm identifying them correctly, also make sense. You know, is this yellowish mineral, is this weathering? Is this a type of feldspar? See, I see reflection there. I don't know if that's necessarily perfect or not. But is this like a sanidine, an andesine? See, the black I definitely think is a hornblende. I'm still having kind of difficulty being able to tell. I think the hornblends, to me, if they're longer and rectangular, that's how I'd decide that against something like an augite, which I believe are the pyroxenes, and the hornblends are the amphiboles. So I'm going to say trachyte. What does? Leave comments and give me an idea of what you think. Thanks for watching. I've got a lot more of these to go. The weather's really good around here, so I plan on getting back to exploring rocks in the pillows. Kind of itching to do that now, so I might do a very quick video. Thanks for watching. Like, subscribe. If you subscribe, leave a comment. I'll try to get back to you. All right, thanks. Bye.